Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Hayes and the Brave Little Explorer. A special bedtime story for Hayes. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a bright and curious 5-year-old girl named Hayes. She had big, sparkling eyes that twinkled with curiosity and a heart full of courage. Hayes loved exploring new places, meeting new friends, and going on exciting adventures. Every night, as the stars filled the sky, Hayes would snuggle under her cozy blanket and ask her mom to tell her a special bedtime story. One evening, as the moon shone brightly outside her window, Hayes' mom began a tale about a brave little explorer just like Hayes. Once, in a magical forest far, far away, there lived a little explorer named Hayes, her mom began. Hayes loved to venture into the deep woods, searching for hidden treasures and discovering the wonders of nature. Hayes imagined herself standing at the edge of a mystical forest, ready for her next adventure. With her trusty backpack and a heart full of excitement, she stepped into the enchanted woods. The trees whispered secrets, and the leaves danced as she tiptoed deeper into the forest. As Hayes wandered, she stumbled upon a small mouse scurrying through the underbrush. The mouse looked up at her with a twinkle in its eyes. "Hello, little mouse," Hayes greeted warmly. "Have you seen any magical creatures in these woods?" The mouse hopped onto a nearby log and replied in a tiny voice, "Why, yes. There's a legend of a big bad mouse who roams these woods. Many have searched for it, but no one has ever found it." Hayes' eyes widened with excitement. She had heard tales of the big bad mouse and how it outsmarted everyone who crossed its path. Determined to prove her bravery, Hayes decided to find the elusive creature and uncover its secrets. With the mouse as her guide, Hayes ventured deeper into the forest. The trees grew taller and thicker, casting long shadows beneath their branches. The air grew colder, and a sense of anticipation filled the atmosphere. Suddenly, a rustling sound echoed through the woods, sending shivers down Hayes' spine. A shadow fell across the forest floor, and Hayes' heart skipped a beat. Was it the big bad mouse? Her breath quickened as she slowly turned around, only to find a friendly owl perched on a branch above her. The owl chuckled and said, "Oh, my little explorer, I'm just a wise old owl. The big bad mouse is not what it seems." Confused yet determined, Hayes continued her search. She climbed hills, crossed streams, and crawled through bushes, following the mouse's soft whispers. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight. In the center stood a creature, its silhouette towering over the forest. Hayes' heart raced with a mix of fear and excitement. She took a step forward, and the creature turned around. It was a Gruffalo's child, just like in the story she had heard. The Gruffalo's child had ventured into the woods to find the big bad mouse, but had only found the little mouse instead. Curiosity sparkled in the Gruffalo's child's eyes as she looked at Hayes. "Who are you, little explorer?" she asked. "I'm Hayes, the brave little explorer," Hayes replied with a smile. "I'm here to discover the magic of the forest and make friends with all its creatures." The Gruffalo's child, captivated by Hayes' fearlessness and kindness, decided to abandon her search for the big bad mouse. Together, they explored the forest, making friends with animals big and small. They climbed trees, listened to the symphony of the forest, and shared stories under the starry night sky. As the night grew darker, Hayes realized it was time to head home. The Gruffalo's child bid her farewell, promising to treasure their newfound friendship. With a heart full of joy, Hayes made her way back through the enchanted woods, knowing that she had made a difference in the life of a lonely Gruffalo's child. As Hayes snuggled beneath her cozy blanket, her eyes filled with dreams of future adventures. She knew that there were endless possibilities waiting for her, and the magic of the forest would always be there if she sought it. And so, with a contented sigh, Hayes drifted off to sleep, knowing that tomorrow would bring new stories, new friendships, and new adventures. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, Use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.